overall performance in every area of your life. To learn more or to contact Lauren, go to laurenjono.com.
Live at Choice, where your imagination becomes your reality. If you can imagine it, it's possible. If you can believe it, it's yours. We get it. You're done with the way it is now. You're finished with all the frustration around why you feel stuck and your life isn't working. Imagine what your life would be like if you could have all the answers and see new possibilities. We at Live at Choice choose to make a difference. Live at Choice has developed a proven process and a series of questions that lead participants to the answers they seek, gaining new understanding and self-awareness for both your personal and professional life. If you're ready to get to the life you want, contact us today. Visit liveatchoice.com to get started.
Did you know that an estimated 52 million Americans listen to Internet radio in the last month, or that weekly Internet radio audience has increased 60% over the last year, and that more than 8 in 10 people are online from any location? Tough Talk Radio Network is a company dedicated to providing a platform that allows opportunities for guests, hosts, and sponsors to market themselves through the Internet radio medium, where they can be heard by millions. To find out how Tough Talk Radio Network can help you, go to toughtalkradionetwork.com.
Do you want to know the secret to building a successful business quickly? It's all about taking action, but not just any action. It takes inspired and consistent action to get profits. Join Michele Scism, the six-figure results lady, as she asks successful entrepreneurs their profitable secrets every Monday at 2 p.m. Central Time on Take Action, Get Profits with Michele Scism on the Tough Talk Radio Network. If you're ready to take action and get profits, you can find out more about the show at takeactiongetprofitsradio.com.
And we are back. And I just happened to find out that I have a super special guest for the second side of this show, Joan Pelzer. Joan, are you there?
Hi, Michele. I'm here. Yay!
Yay! Thank you so much for being on the show with us today. So I know you've done the show before, and we got some really cool stuff to talk about today. But for everyone out there, share with them your website address real quick.
My website address is Joan Pelzer Media, JoanPelzermedia.com.
Awesome. And Joan is my social media person at Decisive Minds. So first I have to say thank you for making me look so good everywhere online.
You rock, Michele.
Oh, thanks. It sure makes life great when I have someone to take care of those pieces, and I get to just kind of buzz in and do the fun stuff, and you make sure all the pieces rock and work together. It's kind of funny.
You helped me follow the billboards last night because I wasn't watching it until I saw your Twitter feed.
I know it's sometimes I throw a little kink and change directions for you a little bit, but it always works out. And it always fits in there. And it is rather funny because, my husband will he'll text me or something early in the morning and say, "What are you doing up?" Because he knows I'm not a morning person. And I just saw you on Facebook, and I'm like, "No, that's Joni. It's not me."
I love it.
Yeah. That's great, because here's the thing: is that we've spent a lot of time over this last year developing a very strong team for Decisive Minds and a very strong message and voice. And because of that, because we focus on that, then you guys were able to come on, learn the message, learn the voice, and you can go out there and just take Decisive Minds to the next level. And that's what's so very exciting about it.
Well, and what I love about this and being part of this team, Michele, is that it's not about us. It's about the end user. I mean, this is all for your clients and for your audience, and that's what we do.
Yes. So we've been in a very busy place for the last about month and a half at Decisive Minds, because we've been in the middle of a product launch. And it's really exciting. The first module of the product is going out today, so we're officially at the point of delivery. But I always really enjoy the full marketing aspect of it, and so I thought it would be kind of fun to maybe just talk about the different things that we did to promote the product and get it out there. And what we're going to be talking about is our new Product Success Secrets program, which is a program to help people create products that actually work, that make them money, that their clients want. I see a lot of entrepreneurs out there who are putting out products not very successfully. And so there are a few things they could do differently, and I just wanted to teach that. And so for me, it's actually a relaunch of a product that I launched a couple of years ago. And this time it's super cool because Meredith Eisenberg, who has been with me for 4 or 5 years, part of the team, she's actually teaching the technical side of product creation and all of that as part of the program. So it's really exciting. And you have been a busy little bee out there doing promotion. So talk to me about what kind of things you did to promote this.
Well, what's nice about this is I'm actually signed up for the class. So in addition to working on it, I'm learning from you. And you and I have my first coaching call with you tomorrow.
I know.
I'm really excited. I mean, it's so nice to be able to delve in and learn and do at the same time, so that when I'm talking to people about it, I actually am talking firsthand. And I can say, I know this works because I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really exciting. So we've done so many things, and Meredith is unbelievable. I think the woman doesn't sleep. I swear to God. She's emailing me at all hours going, hey, I just had another idea. We're going to do this. So you've done everything from, you've done webinars a couple different times. You've done all different kinds of e-blasts. You've done little videos for people so that they know firsthand. You've shared a ton of personal information about things that work and didn't work and why, and how you grew from what didn't work and how you realized what would work from that, and working with Meredith as a team member. Then we blasted everything out on social media to share it with people one-to-one, not only in groups and on pages, but literally one-to-one in individual Facebook messages, in Facebook ads directed to people, in LinkedIn direct messages, in blog posts on LinkedIn, in Twitter feeds directed to people. So it was a real total group effort, and it was a product, actually. We launched a product.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sandy Lawrence is our press release queen. So she definitely did a lot of press releases in there as well, in the middle of all of that.
And the idea queen. She's like an idea queen, too. Coming up with all different, what week is this, day is this, and we jump on that. She is brilliant.
So I feel so honored to have the three of you guys on my little marketing team out there. Y'all came up with great ideas to do this. I think one of the biggest things that you just said that I really want people to hear is that there was a lot of personal interaction. And so, I think that a lot of times entrepreneurs think that they can just send an email out and everybody's going to know what's going on. And the reality is that, maybe 15% of the emails that you send out get read. So, not only did we go out through email, but we also went out through Facebook and LinkedIn marketing ad campaigns on Facebook, which was, y'all did a fantastic job. I have to tell you, I still see the ads still popping up. It should be running for, we'll keep running ads for this next week. And I keep seeing my pictures all over the place, and I'm like, I want to click on it, and I know I have to pay if I click.
We got some good pictures.
Yes. So we used pictures from the event.
You had a great point, Michelle, and the engagement. We can do the Facebook ads. We can do the posts on Decisive Minds and on Michele Scism personal profile. We can do the LinkedIn blog post, but it's really the one-to-one interactions, because in the end, it's about an individual client, and you are coaching queen. And so you have individual coaching clients at all levels. You have them in different products and programs, and then you have private coaching as well. So when we do those engagements one-to-one, we really are targeting a specific person and talking one-to-one as us, as a company and as an individual to an individual. And we're telling them how we can help them. I mean, the thing I got the most kind of excited about was when you talk in your first webinar with Meredith about how to do a product, it's about listening first. And I think that that's what we're doing with social media. We are listening to what people are talking about, and we're responding with what they're asking for. And I think that's a really great point.
I think it really is. That's the difference between having a successful product launch and a not so successful product launch, is really understanding who your ideal client is and what they're looking for. And the great thing is with social media, they will tell you. All you have to do is ask the question, and they will tell you.
Yes.
And then,
if they don't tell you, then they don't like it.
Exactly. That's exactly right. One of the things, and I'm sure you saw it, Joan. We haven't been on our call yet this week to talk about it, but this is a relaunch of a product from several years ago, and so we had a Facebook group for that product we sent out emails to the previous people who had done the program, and yesterday and the day before, I decided to just kind of jump in that group from the first go-round of the product, and I scanned through the group looking for those people who were active. I looked back to 2 years ago for who was actually commenting in the group and sent them all personal messages saying, you know what, we sent you an email, but we know how emails are. And I just wanted to make sure you knew that we're relaunching version 2.0, bigger and better, right, with the technical pieces.
Right.
And several of them wrote back and went, oh, my goodness, I'm so glad you said, and went and bought because they didn't get the email, see the email.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Because nobody reads, how many people don't read their email, especially with Google? Now it goes to a different folder, and you don't notice it, and you don't open it because you're too busy, and it doesn't get flagged. So, yeah. Right.
And I want to be clear that we're not saying don't do email marketing. Absolutely, email marketing is one of the pieces. Yep. Do not rely on it to be the only piece, is what we're saying.
That's a great point.
Yes. So it is still very important. It still drives traffic, but it's part of the entire. You have to have an entire marketing plan, not just a one-legged stool, right? So very exciting. And again, we are talking to Joan Pelzer, and we're talking about the product that we just launched, which is productsuccesssecrets.com. You can find out more there and join us if you're looking and wanting to design your own or to create your own info-based product. This is a good little program that helps you see, just like Joan just said, it's all about understanding what your audience wants and desires and wants to spend money on. Right. And then you create that and they buy. And when we don't take those steps and they don't buy, a lot of times we go, oh, well, that didn't work. And the reality is that we just missed the mark on the message or something, we didn't get in front of the right people or whatever that looks like. So
it's like making a blue bathing suit when the whole world wants an orange bathing suit.
That's right.
Yeah. And and I have to throw on my social media hat and say we are hashtagging product success. So it's hashtag product success and then space secrets. And we're doing that. And we are actually live tweeting as we speak.
Yeah, I love it.
And live Facebooking too.
If you guys are.
Let me tell you, I'm learning a ton. In addition to doing it with you, I'm learning from you on what's right and wrong and how to edit along the way.
Yeah, it is super cool to be in that position, to be engaged in the conversation at all times, right, Joan? I mean, really.
I love it.
It's why I go to so many of other people's events, because I am an information junkie, and, I want to be there too, just kind of like you are, just kind of absorbing that and applying those things that I learn as I'm working through the process or whatever that looks like. So
and you hear it differently. At different days, at different times, you hear the message differently too.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yep. And we have, our team is unbelievable. Between you and Meredith and Sandy and Carol and MJ and Dorsa, I'm very lucky. Let me tell you, I'm learning a ton from some very valuable resources.
Oh, very cool. We